Hello, Libra Sun, Gemini Rising. It is time for your year ahead reading. First, let's get a little bit into the astrology. With that Gemini Rising, you are somebody who may like to talk a lot, or at least is the impression that you give, that you don't have any problem taking the opposite side of a situation just because somebody should, and why not you? You're perfectly capable of seeing both sides of a situation. You can see the light and the dark, which may be a little bit frustrating to those around you because sometimes you may do it just to be contrary, or at least that's the impression you're giving. But you like to talk, you like to meet people, you are very airy in a way. You'll float, you're a social butterfly. There we go, that's the word. That's the impression that you give to others. Now, with that Gemini rising, that means your sun is most likely in the fifth house. That's not going to be true for everybody, but we're going with the majority here. So, with the fifth house, which is the house of creativity, of passion, and your Libra sun being there, you may have a great interest or be passionate about poetry or music or things that involve the written word in some way, writing plays, acting even is potential here. But there's something that really drives you. That is where you thrive, or that is where you find the most fulfillment, where you feel the most like yourself when you can be involved in these type of creative pursuits, or at least in something that you are passionate about. Now let's get into your cards. I'm going to pull 12 cards. Your start month is going to be October of 2024, but I will just be labeling the cards 1 through 12. But just know the first card is October for you, and then it's forward from that. So here we go with month 1, or October 2024. 2, 3, so October, November, December. 4, 5, and 6, January, February, March. 7, 8, and 9, April, May, and June. And then 10, 11, and 12, July, August, and September. And then on the back of the deck, you have the moon. So if I'm just scanning your cards here, one of the first things I'm looking for are any major arcana. So you have the Lovers and the Justice card. And then I'll look for court cards, and you have the Page, a Knight. So not a lot of other people necessarily. It's not necessarily a year about other people. There's a couple people that you'll be dealing with, but this year is mainly about yourself and primarily the practical, more day-to-day type of things. Letting yourself experience the joys over the failures, or rediscovering a sense of play is kind of also a vibe I'm getting here for you. So let's get into the details here. With the card on the back of the deck, which is the moon. Okay, so that's your third major arcana card. The moon is all about uncovering something that you cannot see under the bright lights, under the light of the sun. You can only see it in the dark or when the moon is shining, and then all of a sudden it is revealed. So this is a part of this year is also for you about uncovering some hidden depths in yourself. You have 2 air signs. Your Libra is air and Gemini is an air sign. Your chart ruler is Mercury. So a lot of you is air. You're airy. So you can be very vocal. You like to speak or express yourself anyway through language in some way. I think you're going to find some hidden depths, or you feel strongly about something that you did not realize was there. So this has to do with discovering your own hidden depths. There's something you're going to be finding yourself very deeply passionate about and committed to that you never would have expected to happen for you. You never would have thought that this would be something that you would be even interested in, or that you even realized was a part of who you are and impacts how you work in your relationships, how you interact with people one-on-one, etc. You may be tapping into your intuition every time you speak to someone. And that might be what comes to your attention this year, is the recognition of that. Because some people may be coming forward and questioning, how do you know that? How do you know to ask that question? Okay, so that's what I'm getting off of the moon card for you. So let's get into the individual months. So we're starting off here with month 1, which again is October of 2024. So here in month 1, we have the Two of Wands, and here's that sense of adventure. This is your planning for the future. You have a goal or something in mind that you want to achieve, and you are coming up with a plan. You're brainstorming different ideas on how to get there and really fine-tuning and digging in. Now, is it super detailed? Not necessarily, but you're going to have a general idea of the direction you want to go by the end of this month in order to attain that goal, this objective you have. And it's going, because this is Wands, you're fired up about it. So this is going to be something you're excited about. This may be a creative project or something in your life that you really desire and want to pursue and try. In month 2, we have the Page of Coins. So this is like a young person with a lot of curiosity, and but not, they haven't read the book and they don't have any experience, but they're going to be asking why, how. Actually, probably more how, because this is Page of Coins. So this could be somebody who is an earth element, which would be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. They're going to also take their time. So you're going to give them an answer. They're going to go off, absorb that, and integrate that into their energy and their knowledge base. And then they're going to come back to you with the next question. So it's going to be a step-by-step kind of thing. If you try to feed them all of the information at one time, they may feel overwhelmed. So you want to pace it out, dole it out a little bit at a time to help them fully grasp and understand the situation. In month 3, we have the Five of Wands, back into that fiery wand energy. This is indicating a competition of some sort. So maybe this had to do with entering this competition, taking a creative project of yours and entering it out, putting it out there for judgment. This could be like a poetry slam or something like that. Or maybe you are starting a YouTube channel and you're feeling the competition, or you're letting yourself be intimidated by the competition. You have to fight and focus on what it is that you're doing above all others. If you keep your eye on your ball and focus only on that, that is what's going to pull you through here. Don't get distracted by what everybody else is doing. This isn't about what anybody else is doing. They may be failing for all you know. You could have much more success than they do. Focus on making adjustments to your process, to your technique, to your rhythm, whatever this is for you. And that's how you're going to rise above the rest. And you will, it looks like, rise above the rest, because rise above the rest. Because in month 4, we have the Six of Wands, and this is indicating victory. And it's coming right after, in sequence, the competition. So you will win this if you keep your eye on the ball, on your work, on what it is you're submitting, on what it is you are creating. You will succeed, and you will be inspiring. Other people are going to be inspired by you, by your work. And they're going to want to celebrate and give you compliments. Just say yes, say thank you. Express gratitude for this victory. Take the bow, whatever it is, accept the flowers, the medal, the award. Don't minimize your work. Accept the accolades with pride and grace and enjoy it. Give yourself permission to feel that pride, to feel that joy, and to share in the laughter and the joy that those around you are displaying at your success. And then in month 5, we have the Eight of Swords. Now, this is where you are feeling stuck. And because this is swords and you have so much of that air energy, I'm going to say that this is where you are maybe in like some sort of analysis paralysis, and you're feeling trapped. Like, what am I going to do next? I have no idea where I'm going. I can't see the future. How do I know what direction to go? How do I know what to pick? But this is you. These is your self-doubt. These are your fears getting in the way. It is natural. You've had some great success here, and now it's the feeling of, now what? How can I top that? You don't need to top it. You just need to keep being creative, being yourself. The freedom, the way to get out of the feeling of entrapment is to let yourself walk out of it. Give yourself permission to say, you know what? No, I am good. I'm good at what I do. Why am I doubting myself? I know what I'm capable of. I can clearly succeed at the things that I love doing. This person, even though the image shows her tied up, is she really that tied up though? It doesn't look like it. Her feet aren't tied up. She's able to walk around. She could kneel down and grab a sword. The blindfold would be pretty easy to get off too. So this is a willful choice to feel entrapped. And it's because of those fears, those doubts, that second guessing yourself. So just walk through it and push past it if you can. Recognize where your little traps are or triggers are and say, not today, kind of thing. And then here in month 6, we have the Lover's card. So what this feels like, so I'm putting this, where are we going with this? It's about commitment. How committed are you? Not just to so how committed are you to your cause and versus your people or your person? So it sounds like there may be some conflicts or some stress in relationships between the attention and the amount of time you're investing in what it is that you're passionate about at the cost of your personal connections, the people in your life. So this is a month where you're going to be assessing your commitment and maybe talking to your partners. So this could be friends, this could be a business partner, this could be a personal partner. But you need to involve them in the discussion. You can't just arbitrarily make this decision on your own. They need to be part of the discussion at a minimum. Ultimately, this is up to you and what you want to do next, where you want to take this. Do you want to level up the commitment? Do you want to recommit? Do you want to reassess in a month? Where are you at now? This is going to be a key turning point for you. So whatever decision that comes out of this, make sure you're making it mindfully. Make sure that you have put the time, given it the time and attention that it deserves before you just say one way or the other. Be thoughtful here in month 6 and listen to all sides of the situation. I think this might be where some of this emotional depth and commitment here is maybe what you're discovering here is that it is at this time in your life anyway, you are more dedicated to your artistic pursuits or commitments, more committed to that than you are to your personal connections and commitments. Or maybe you're finding a way to integrate your passion for that into your relationships. But it's all new to you. This is a new level of commitment for you. Okay. And then down here in month 7, what did we say would be April, October, November, December, January, February, March, April of 2025. The 4 of Wands. So this is indicating a celebration. The 4s, again, solid foundation, lots of stability there. This is bringing 2 sides, 2 communities, 2 families together and building a strong foundation for the future. You can build off of this and it feels secure. A lot of times this could be a marriage. This could be an engagement. This could be this could even have to do with major life events. It could be a retirement party. So now the retired people versus the old work people, or work life versus family life, bringing these 2 sides together to celebrate. I like to think of a graduation too, right? You're bringing all the friends and things from high school plus your family together. and celebrating this big accomplishment that has set this person up now to move on into the future. So a month of celebration, and you may even be participating in the celebration in some way or helping support the people in some way here in this month. But it is very important to you to be a part of this. You feel a commitment to this. And maybe that's where your decision was this month is, yes, I know I need to, and I know that this is coming up and I have committed to work on this. So I need to find a way to put a little bit less energy to this now that I'm past and I have this victory behind me. Now I can take some time to focus on this. And you do. And it's very successful. A good time is had by all. And you just enjoy yourself and give yourself permission to enjoy it too. And then we have another 5 here in month 8, the 5 of coins. So this is indicating something where you are feeling like you have been left out in the cold or in the dark. You're being excluded in some way. It's a poor me kind of card, feeling sorry for yourself a little bit. Help is available, but you have to ask, you have to take an action. You have to let people know you need help or that you want to be involved. Because maybe they saw this commitment you had, maybe you had turned some things down as you were involved in this creative project or whatever this was up here for you. So they went to someone else for help or involved somebody else. And now that you are recommitting and you're trying to reestablish your relationships, you're feeling a little bit cut off here. All you have to do is reach out and let people know you're available, that you're willing to help, that you want to be part of their lives, and you need help maybe even as part of your creative project. Involve them in that. Bring these two sides together. Maybe that's part of what month 6, 7 here is for you. But if you can bring those parts of yourself, those parts of your lives together and integrate them in some way, that's where you're going to find a way to move past this. But you're the one who has to do the ask. You're the one, you also have to be willing to take the help, but you need to ask. You need to let people know that you want help or that you want to be involved. You want to be included. And they're just waiting. They're just waiting for you to let them know. And then in month 9, we have the 2 of coins. So this is a month where you need to find or make sure that you're maintaining a balance between work and home or between 2 different areas of your life. That you're not so focused on one thing that you're neglecting others, which we've seen may be a pattern of what you do here between your creative pursuits versus your relationships. Make sure that you are committed to finding that balance here in month 9, because if you end up giving too much energy to one and too little to the other, you're going to end up burning some bridges. You're going to burn out, actually. And you're going to be feeling dissatisfied with everything. So this is an important month for you to take care of, not just to make sure you can maintain your relationships across the board. Don't overwork yourself. Watch and manage your energy. Honor yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Don't let yourself get stressed. Take time home with people. Watch some movies together. Spend time, quality time together. Not talking about work or whatever your other thing is that's occupying your time. Dedicate your time. Be present wherever you are. And give yourself that grace to know that you need this and it is okay to do this. And then in month 11, we have your other major arcana card, which is Justice. So this is the month where things come back into balance almost forcefully, it feels like. You get closure on some open issue. Maybe something related to this victory here. Maybe there was a dispute or something like that delayed an award or some recognition. But that gets resolved here in month 10. For the most part, it does feel like it's in your favor, but you may have to concede something in order to take the win. It's like a 70-30 split or something like that. But There's going to need to be a little bit of compromise, but then you can get closure on this. It'll be over. You can put it behind you and you're able to move on. This could even be from something that's left over from last year or the previous year that you've just been waiting for that last signature to come in or the last approval to happen. And it's been taking forever to get around to it, going through a court system or some sort of legal thing. And now a deadline's approaching, so they have no choice but to wind it up and finish it. And it finally gets resolved or it gets handled. And it's done, it's over. You can pay if you have things you need to pay or fines you need, things you need to do. You can do it and you can just get it over with and out of your life. And you're able to move on and feel relief that that's not part of your life anymore. And then in month 11, we have the Knight of Wands. So this may be somebody that you end up mentoring, maybe somebody that was inspired by this victory, by this thing that you were working on back here. And they reached out to you through that somehow. But the Knight, so these are somebody who, this could be like, this could be a high school student or a teenager. It could be have the vibe, if you will, of somebody who has gone to college, has the degree, somebody who's read the book, but they have zero actual experience doing it. So they don't know really what it actually entails once you get in there and get your hands dirty. This is somebody they're going to want you to mentor them, or maybe you are mentoring them. Maybe they're helping you with a creative project. Maybe they're even literally helping you paint your house or having something to do with your home. But they are going to be gaining experience from you or through you in some way. So you're going to be mentoring, helping, teaching, employing somebody. It could be an internship even type of thing or apprenticeship type thing, but you're going to be helping this person out, help them gain some valuable experience and enrich their lives by sharing your life and experience, your wisdom. And then we're ending the month with ending the year, I should say, with a 10 of coins in month 12. Hey, we got it all out there. This is a card of completion. This is a legacy card. This is the card indicating significant success of reaching a turning point in your life, if you will. From this point on, you can't get any lower, right? This is your current high. You just got a raise, you got the promotion, you bought the house, maybe you're retiring, maybe you just graduated, whatever it is, you have the degree in hand. You can't be taken away. You have the house. It can't be taken away. You can only grow bigger from here on out. But you've reached some major milestones, some major goals in your life that you've been striving toward. This is the month where you really are feeling we did it. We've done it. We've done it. I've done it. This has actually happened. I am a success. I have set up a new foundation for myself to leap off of even higher than I could have dreamed. So hitting some major goals, make sure you take time to recognize and celebrate that with friends and family here in month 12. Show it off, be proud of your success, and wear that silly grin on your face all month long. All right, that is what I have for you, Libra Sun, Gemini Rising. Please hit that like button. Please share this video with others, and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.